And there's another game that is available where I will be reviewing that. It's in partnership, so I'm not going to go too much into it. But like they've been crushing it. But Barbie Project Friendship, as soon as this was announced, it was great. They like reached out to a lot of different creators, and like this is like right up this is obviously like I'm not the demographic, but my daughter is. And so my daughter's 5. She's a little young for games, she kind of gets it, but I played these with her. I actually have a video that's recorded that I need to edit from our first experience with it. And basically, you start off, you go to this like resort that hasn't been taken care of. There's this woman there named Letty who's like, yeah, I run the place. The place looks like a dump. And the whole time, like you're trying to like start by cleaning it up, and she's like kind of giving you tude. So like immediately, like, all my homies hate Letty. Or Lottie, whatever her name is, that she's a jerk.
You have homies?
I'll both of you.
Ken, don't forget about Ken.
Yeah,
and
I haven't met Ken yet, but so basically the idea is you are at this like resort, like, and you are going to build it back up, and immediately gave me some like Animal Crossing vibes. You're not building the buildings, but you are kind of progressing in the story. You're gonna make this place look good, and I'm assuming it's gonna get more populated in each of the areas, like the concert hall, like the dance studio, whatever. Like you're gonna be able to do activities. So I started doing in the beginning. Immediately they hit you with the puzzle. You got to like, collect 3 items to make a bell go to Letty, let you in, because she doesn't, just like, useless Letty. And my daughter, like, they put a big puzzle piece over these things. So, she's like, oh, puzzle piece. So then, she was actually controlling it at one point. She just had trouble with like the X, but that's not anything to do with the game. And she was able to do
Genetics.
it. I know, right? Just weak thumbs. And then like you go in and like Letty's like, you got to pick up trash. I'm like, why don't you do it? What are you doing here? Whatever. So my daughter was able to find all the. Dude, I'm getting mad at Letty. I'm telling you, she's not even canon. But like she was able to find all these things successfully, and that's how I gauge. Especially with like one of these games, which I know is geared towards a younger audience. Can my daughter, and I, because again, I got, I'm not great at games, but can we be successful in it without a lot of direction? The game mostly is voice acted, which is good. She was able to kind of progress. It was clear in telling her like what to do and where to go. It hasn't opened up fully yet from what we've played, but she was able to do it. And there are these little collectibles she started finding, these little like popcorn bags, and she loved seeing them. I don't know what they do yet. But then you can like dress your Barbie. There's 2 of them to start off with, and then I think you're gonna be able to get more. But so far, again, I judge it by does my daughter, enjoy, can she play it? Is it good? Yes. I think it's great. I think it's really easy for her to understand what to do next. The fact that it's voice acted, again, is a big plus if you want to get younger audiences who aren't ready to read yet. There are some things that aren't voice acted that I didn't find that were critical. Yeah, and that can only turn right. But like the things that aren't voice acted aren't critical to like knowing like what to do next. And they made it very clear for kids to know this, or anyone, but specifically I'm talking from my experience, for my kid to know what to do next. I just think it's great. I think it's it's a lot of fun. If you're fans of Barbie, you're gonna love it. If your kid likes Barbie, or if their kid's just looking for something new and like just a way to like learn how to play games, this is gonna do it. So again, thank you to Outright, for letting us try this game. Another one of the games my daughter likes, and it's nice because one thing I found that she has some trouble with is like jumping mechanics. I know like that's like gaming 101 with Mario, level 1-1. She's getting there, but a game like this, she doesn't have to worry about like timing or anything like that. Like she loved the turtle game, she loves the turtles, but I'm finding she's having an easier time playing this, at least right now. From the beginning, she'll understand the turtle game the more we play it, just because she hasn't developed those skills yet. But something like this, she didn't need that like ramp up period when it comes to games. And she had issues with trouble with PJ Masks sometimes too, but that's what we're teaching her. So